Thanks for joining us here at Laguna Seca, where the cars are getting ready to roll away in just under an hour's time. Well, Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca is a 3.6 kilometre switchback mix of fast straights and technical corners among the most demanding in motorsport. And many of the features of the track pay tribute to some of the American racing greats. Take a look at turn 2, the Andretti hairpins. Very tricky, curving, high-speed downhill approach into a technical double apex left-hander. So easy to get it wrong. Then there's the straight between turns 6 and 7, and that carries the name of multiple Champ Car title winner Bobby Rahal. But the signature corner here at Laguna is the famous corkscrew. It's considered to be one of motorsport's most spectacular and challenging corners, with a 91-metre drop in elevation and a blind crest and apex on the uphill approach. The corkscrew is always a big draw with the crowds, and maybe today's race will see history made there once again. Hello everybody, welcome to Road America in rural Wisconsin, USA. We're midway between Milwaukee and Green Bay at a historic racetrack. Well, Road America is a hugely challenging track, 6.5 kilometers, 14 corners, high speed blended with demanding turns. And on the long front straight, drivers will be reaching speeds of up to 300 kilometers an hour. Finding the ideal braking points here will help gain those crucial tenths so vital in winning. The most difficult part of the course is the infamous turn known simply as the kink. Drivers need real guts and caution here. It's much tighter than it looks and has very solid walls on both sides with no runoff areas. This is a real danger zone. Well, there's only an hour to go before the lights turn green, so stay tuned for unbeatable racing at Road America. Hello again, welcome back to Europe after our stint in the USA. We're in Portugal's second city, Porto, for some all-out street racing action. This track by the beach was created back in 1958, typical of its time, with drivers battling at high speeds across tram lines, between houses and over cobbled streets. But even then, the Circuit de Boa Vista was considered too dangerous, and from 1960 it lay fallow until it was revived in 2005. Like every street circuit, Porto is a cruel mistress. Any mistakes instantly punished by the concrete walls, so the driver's concentration will have to be at its maximum today. It's a blend of very fast sections on the long straights, some quick chicanes, and the walled sections very reminiscent of the streets of Macau. And overtaking is difficult, so yesterday's qualifying was especially important. A good grid position here counts for so much. Let's take a look at how they line up for race 1 in Porto. Hello everyone, welcome to France for today's leg of the Race Pro Championship. We're in the heart of the tiny town of Pau, nestled in the foothills of the Pyrenees in southwest France. And we're literally in the heart of the town because this historic circuit is laid out on the city streets. Pau's a really tricky circuit. The difference between winning and disaster is measured in just inches. If a driver gets a fraction offline, he'll find himself pinballing along the guardrails in Parc Beaumont. Unique to Pau are the high crowns in the centre of these narrow old roads. The cambers they create can easily pitch cars off the road, but drivers will be well aware of that, and they've been working hard with the teams to minimise the problem. A good suspension setup here will be critical for survival alone. In fact, final adjustments are being made to the cars on the grid right now in preparation for what is sure to be a dramatic race. So stay with us. Race Pro, nothing gets closer.